What is going on, Halo fans? Luke the Notable here, and this is a video of 10 easy tips that you can follow to win in Halo Wars 2 Blitz mode. My first tip has its own video because it's such an important tip, but because it's such an important tip, I have to put it in this one as well. When you're playing Blitz, energy is the most important thing to worry about. If you have more energy than your opponent, a lot of times you're going to be winning. To grab energy faster, what you need to do is place your unit next to the energy when you go to attack it. Instead of just attacking the energy with your units, have it walk or drive right up next to it. It will automatically attack the energy and then automatically give you the energy because it spawns right in front of your feet. It's also very important to know that air units cannot collect energy. I can't tell you how many times in the beta I saw a dude with a Hornet over energy and I just wanted to slap him. My second tip is that you have to know the times at which energy will appear on the map. Energy will appear in random locations on the map at these times: 11:50, 11:10, 9:10, 7:10, 5:10, 3:10, 1:10. Essentially, aside from the first energy drop at 11:50, energy comes every 2 minutes. Plan accordingly when you know energy is coming up, building fast units to allow you to grab that energy faster. Did you know that you can cycle through your cards if you didn't like them? Yes, you totally can. If you don't like your card that is in your hand, you can cycle to the next one. What a lot of people don't know is when their energy is at 1.1, that's the little number underneath your energy icon. When your energy is at 1.1, you can cycle cards indefinitely for no net energy loss. Meaning, if I start at 100 energy and I have 1.1 energy gained every second, by the time I cycle back all the way through my deck to the same card, I will still have 100 energy. This is very helpful if you are playing a deck where you want multiple of a certain very strong unit. You'll see in the background gameplay that this is my Atriox Siege deck. I use this deck and I cycle to my Blisterbacks and Locust, my artillery cards, and set up artillery on the map. You can also use it fast enough to cycle things like Atriox's Bulwark, which allows you to keep your units on the field totally invulnerable forever, as long as you have the energy. My fourth tip kind of goes along with movement as well. If you have two units, the two units as a group will move as slowly or as fast, however you want to look at it, glass half full, glass half empty, whatever. They will move as fast as the slowest unit in the group. So let's say you have a Marauder, like a fast unit, and maybe something slow like a Marine. If you move the two units together, they will move as fast as the Marine does. This is important to know because when you're grabbing energy, you'll want to select things like a Chopper or Marauder, those fast units, select them alone, not as a group. And when you end up selecting your units to go get that energy, on the way that you're taking your cursor all the way over to that energy, keep hitting X or whatever button you use to send your unit around the map. This will ensure that as soon as you start moving your cursor, your enemies, it saves you about a second, which can mean a lot in certain Blitz games. At the end of the day, high-level RTS gameplay, and Blitz is an RTS, is all about micromanaging and saving seconds. More fast tips. Yeah, you always want to keep a fast unit in your deck when you're building your deck. Every leader has access to a number of fast units. An easy deck that pretty much anyone can use straight out the gate and be very, very effective with is the Shipmaster decks because they're so fast. The Shipmaster has access to the Marauder, the Ghost, and the Chopper, which is one extra fast unit than every other leader in the game. If all your units are super big and slow, yeah, you're a tough guy, but there's no way you're going to get a ton of energy. Now, after you have your energy and now you're going into battle, you want to make sure not to drop units straight into battle. I see a lot of people do this, and they are battle fatigued units when dropped straight into battle. That means they have half health, half armor, and half damage. If you need units in a battle fast, what you can do is send units to the outskirts of a battle or your home base if it's close enough. It's only 8 seconds before a unit that was battle fatigued isn't battle fatigued anymore. And of course, if you drop your units at the home base, they will spawn with full health. Speaking of the home base will out heal anything. Sometimes if you're lucky and skilled enough, you can get an enemy to follow you to your home base. And as you can see here, I'm tanking a Scarab. Anytime you ever see an enemy cross into your home base, which he shouldn't be doing, you can kill him very easily by spawning anything at your home base, even if it's a weak unit. And if this wasn't obvious enough, don't go near your enemy's home base. And my last tip that I don't see pretty much anyone doing right is using blast units. Blast units deal massive damage, more than any of the support cards in the game, but a lot of people don't use them correctly. To successfully use a Suicide Grunt or Wild Hellbringer, battle fatigue spawn it directly at the center of an enemy's army. They will very quickly kill it because it has half health, half armor, and half damage. And a lot of times, if it's at the middle in a good location and the enemy isn't paying attention, they will lose massive troops. This is fantastic because these cards are a lot cheaper than the ability spells in the game that sometimes can't even kill whole units. But blast units pretty much kill anything that touches their radius. Just kidding, this is my last tip. Did I fool you? Did I fool you? My last tip is that you want to make sure to play the tutorial. You have no idea how many people right now are playing Blitz mode have never played the tutorial. Seriously, play the damn tutorial. This video goes over ways to micromanage and how to do that more effectively, but it doesn't go over the basics that you need to know, and I don't really feel like doing that. The tutorial is insanely helpful. One of the best tutorials for an RTS I've ever had. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Follow those 10 tips and you will be a pro at Halo Wars 2 Blitz mode anytime now. Just make sure that you put like $1,100 into the game, because, pay to win and everything. In the top left logo of your screen, please click that logo to subscribe. I make tons of Halo 5 and Halo Wars 2 videos. And clicking a link on the right side of your screen will take you to a video where I convince you to not spend any money on Blitz packs. I want to thank you all for watching. Stay notable. I'll see you in the next video.